I keep hearing all over that you can monitor a phone without touching it, and I cannot believe it. Is that really possible? If my son is in the wrong company, my significant other I suspect cheating, tell me, what can I
Yeah,
do?
yeah, it's absolutely possible. Yeah, there's no doubt about it, and more people are doing it because it's easier than ever now to do it. I mean, yeah,
How? How is it done?
they're using what's called the OTA spy apps from ProSpy.app, and they're using those because with artificial intelligence, those have become the fastest and easiest thing to use. I mean, basically, if you could use a cell phone, you could use one of these apps and remotely connect to someone's phone without installing any software to their phone, without doing anything at all, and you'll be able to extract text messages and things like that.
How fast? You mentioned fasted. It's really fast. Like how many
Well,
minutes do I need to do this?
from the time, if you were to go to ProSpy.app,
Right.
and from the time you buy it, from the time and you receive the first, we'll say, batch of messages or the batch of information from the phone you want to monitor, I would say 20, no more than 20, 30 minutes.
Wow.
I mean, it really is that hard, that fast. And, they're gaining popularity because of how much they can do and the amount of data they can get from a phone and how quickly it's done.
So
It's
you're telling me that once, let's say I'm in the phone, in my son's phone,
Yeah.
I'm able to access everything that is there? No limitation?
well, once the remote connection is established between the spy app and your son's phone. So what you would do is you would actually install that application to your phone, and then with artificial intelligence, it creates a remote connection with your son's phone over the internet, and it uses Wi-Fi connection, Bluetooth, cellular data connections, internet connections, anything and everything that's available to it to establish that connection.
For as long as my son's phone is on, of course. It has to be on.
Yeah, it has to be on to get text messages from it.
Okay.
You can still get his GPS location even if his phone is powered down, because I guarantee most people don't know this, that your phone is constantly broadcasting a tracking signal, whether it's on or off. The only way to get it to stop broadcasting that signal is either one, put it in a Faraday bag, or remove the battery. And we can't remove batteries from our phone
true.
anymore. So people need to understand your phone is a tracking device from start to finish.
Permanently.
That's it, permanently.
Okay.
It's tracking your movement. Even when it's off, it is still emitting a signal, although more of a background or a much, much weaker signal, but it still is. And as long as it's emitting that signal, you'll be able to get its GPS location. And while it's on, you can get all the other information from the phone.
That's amazing. And he will never know that I'm doing this on his phone?
We haven't come across one person who did know.
Okay.
I'm not saying people should go ahead and do that, but the fact of
Right.
the matter is, these things operate so discreetly and so, behind the scenes that it's really, most people just don't know. We've heard guys and men and women alike just say he or she got all this information following me around, on a screen, of course, not like
Right.
physically following.
Right.
And they say that I never knew what was going on. I never knew they were doing it.
So we all are on our phones all the time. And
Yeah.
my son is permanently on his phone. Will he see an icon, or will he notice that I'm being, on his phone?
No, there's nothing that shows up, and that's another thing that doesn't
Wow.
happen anymore. The phone doesn't light up, the phone doesn't get hot and things like that, but at least not with these OTA spy apps, and that's why more and more people are turning to them.
That's super cool.